Good morning, everyone. My mental health art project is based on familial depression. My brother, sister, myself, and my mother all deal with some form of depression. I think my brother's is GAD. I know mine is just generalized anxiety. Um, my sister at one time, at the age of 14, was diagnosed as having bipolar 2 depression, a disorder. So, as far as how it all started, it for my brother and I, it started as children when we were growing up, and how we watched our father, which is my stepfather and my brother's biological father, physically beat and emotionally torture our mother. So, um, my brother has a hard time coping. He has very few coping skills, and one of the things that he doesn't like is conflict. He struggles with that on a regular basis. And now he's in a job to where he helps soldiers once they come back from war. He helps them with their PTSD, and so he's a part of the suicide prevention group that they have for the Air Force and where he's stationed. Um, as for myself, my depression started after my divorce. I was having a hard time with my youngest daughter. She had become very rebellious. By that time, she was 17, so um, it was really out of control. I found myself um, not being able to go to work, um, and felt like I was angry all the time. And since I've been here in Nashville, I've experienced that once again. When I first moved here, I had to take at least a week or two off from work because I couldn't tell you why I was sad. I just knew that I felt like I had a cloud over me and I felt blue. And another reason for that feeling is because I've been single, I've been divorced for so long and haven't been in a relationship. And that just plays on my mind a lot. And I feel like maybe someday I'll be able to experience love again. But until that happens, that's really hard for me. So I find myself also having to deal with the fact that after our mother had a traumatic brain injury back in January of 17, New Year's Day, um, things have really truly fallen apart in my family. So I'm basically the black sheep of the family. My brother and I, we still converse. As far as the youngest daughter, she and I don't talk, and that's because she's chosen to go a different path. And so her path is she and our mother are very codependent, but at the same time, she has convinced our mother that I'm stealing her money when she's the one that actually has control of our mother's money. And when it was brought to the forefront, she had an issue with it. So, and now I'm in nursing school, so I have a lot of things going on that I find very hard. Some days I feel like there's just a weight on my shoulders. And so I found that it's gotten harder and harder for me to try and go to sleep. As far as that girl is what I call her, she has, I don't know what she does with herself. I do know at one time she was on a pretty high dose of Paxil. So I take Paxil, and I think my brother takes Paxil. And I'm not too sure. I know mom is on Trazodone for sure in order to help her sleep. And I also think that she's on Paxil as well. So if you all have any questions and want to know more about how we deal with it, take a look at our pictures and then just ask me and I'll give you an answer or two, okay? Thanks.